Good morning. I hope that everybody had a wonderful Thursday evening. Today is Friday, September the 17th. Are you ready for our third Bobcat Bonanza? It will take place today. Let's get started with this day.
Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bobcat affirmation. Good morning, Scenic Hills Elementary students and staff. Please stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Bobcat affirmation. I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals. I forgive others and myself. I am understanding of differences. I am a leader. I am a Bobcat. You may be seated for a moment of silence. This is Naima Ivory, and I think positively. I take ownership of my actions. I make wise choices. I am excited about new learning. I will reach my goals.
Now, every day, all of the Bobcats within our Scenic Hills School should strive to display our foundational values. In order to do this, you must think about the 3R approach, which is to be respectful, be responsible, and to always be ready to learn. As we continue to discuss our focus word of the month, which is responsibility, and related to our foundational value to be responsible. Just as a reminder, responsibility means being accountable for what you do, for your actions and your behavior. This means doing the right thing at the right time, all the time, so others can trust and depend on you. On the screen, I actually have spotlighted both first grade and third grade. On yesterday, I noticed when I walked in to check on lunch, all of the scholars in first grade were standing on their paw print. No one had to remind them to do this. They did it because they knew it was the right thing to do, and they did it at the right time. On the right-hand side of the screen, you will see our third grade scholars at the restroom on yesterday afternoon as I was walking around, checking on learning, walking in and out of classrooms. I noticed that the third grade scholars were practicing to make sure that they were standing socially distant in the hallway. So the third grade scholars were practicing making sure that they had skipped 2 blocks in between them and the person who was in front or behind them. Remember, when you are in the hallway and the lunchroom, you show responsibility to your teacher by doing the right thing at the right time all the time. We've been in school almost 6 weeks. Your teacher should not have to remind you to stand on your paw print in the cafeteria or to skip a block in the hallway. we'll be looking for scholars who are doing this, standing socially distanced in all places as this day goes on. I know that you can master this because you are very responsible. And by the end of this month, we will have mastered our second foundational value. Last month we worked on what it means to be respectful. This month we're working on what it means to be responsible. I know that you can do it. That'll be two foundational values out of three. I know that you can do this. I'm so proud of the work that you do. I know you can do this. I know your teacher believes that you can do this. Show us what you can do. Let's be responsible today. Today, we are so excited to wish two of our Bobcat scholars a happy birthday. Happy birthday today goes out to Malaysia Douglas and Antalia Merriweather. Happy birthday, you two. We hope that this day brings you everything that makes you smile. Today's classroom spotlight goes to our scholars in grade 5. We just love how they continue to persevere and courageously concentrate on their assignments. We are so proud of you. So proud of the example you are setting for the younger scholars in the building. As our senior group, you are doing an awesome job. The last thing we need to discuss today is our safety drill alert. When we have our safety drills, and pretty soon, scholars, we will be having another outside fire drill. We will also be doing a tornado drill. Tornado drills take place inside of the school building. It's important for us to remember when we go in the hallway for our tornado drill, we still need to be socially distanced. So if you skip 2 blocks or 1 block, or how many blocks your teacher tells you to skip when you stand in a line, when you go outside in the hall to do your tornado drill, you skip that same amount of space. It's important for us to be spaced out during our drills. So on the top left-hand corner, you'll see a picture. You go outside, you crouch down, you put your hand over your head to protect you, because if there was a tornado, things may be falling down, and you always want to protect your head, protect your brain. It's very important. When we go out for our fire drill, make sure that you also remember to skip a block in between the person that is walking in front and behind you. Make sure you still have that spacing. And when you stand outside, also need to make sure that you are actually keeping space between you and the person in front and behind you. During our last fire drill, the first grade scholars and their teachers did a wonderful job. I saw them putting their hands out in front of them, holding their hands straight out in front of them to make sure that they had at least 3 feet in between the person that was in front of them to make sure they were spaced out. So scholars, if you can't figure it out, if you have enough space, if you can't put your arms straight out in front of you and still have some space, then you are too close to the person that is walking in front of you. Teachers, please make sure that you review these 2 drills, as we will be having both of them very, very soon. Remember, every day we're building brilliant Bobcats, because we are raising the bar by believing in ourselves, achieving our goals, and reimagining our future. We will conclude our announcements with our victory roar. Say it with me. Together we must believe. Together we will achieve. Together, we are reimagining 901. Have a fantastic day of teaching and learning.